We're here at Artist Alley with Neal Adams. Neal, you've been to tons of conventions throughout the years. What do you think about this one so far?
Wait a second, you got to understand. There's an impression that you have, that you may have, that everybody may have, that this is your convention, that this is a convention owned by other people. This is my hometown. This is my convention. Everybody's invited. If you can't get in, I don't know why. It had nothing to do with me, but this is my convention, and I want to see people here. I want people to have a good time, and from my point of view, it's my convention.
That's great. And now, what do you have on the table today?
Well, people seem to want to reprint. DC and Marvel want to reprint my stuff all the time, no matter how long. So it doesn't matter that I haven't done regular Batman stuff and all these other things for about 20 years. It still seems to be current and sticking on the shelves and keeps on being reprinted. So much so that they've convinced me to do another Batman series.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's sort of an epic Batman series. It's going to be a 6 or 8 part, probably 8 part. And it's going to be probably, well, I don't know. I don't like to brag. So it's going to be okay.
It's going to be, now what's it about? Who's writing it?
I'm doing the story.
Are you doing the story?
I'm doing the story. But Frank Miller has decided, or has been nice enough to dialogue the story. So he's participating in it that way. So it's basically a Neal Adams, Frank Miller collaboration.
Okay. And so are you drawing it as well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
They made me draw it. I don't know why.
I had to twist your arm for that.
I had to twist my arm to do it.
And now, what's your expectation for the show?
Well, first of all,
seen as it is
the
yours.
expectation for the show, considering that it is my show, first of all, I know it's successful because it's sold out. I would prefer that this show were twice as big as it is now. That's the plan. I would prefer that the show was bigger than San Diego and bigger than any show that's ever been out there. And I think that if we can stretch this building just a little bit for next year, we'll be bigger than San Diego.
I think so. I think so.
And look, after all, Marvel Comics and DC Comics are in New York. And excuse me, I'm in New York. And almost everybody I know in New York is in New York. A lot of people have to travel to go to these other conventions, but a lot of people who are New Yorkers have really missed having a convention in New York. I mean, we do have these little conventions at the Penta Hotel, and they're great. They're like get-togethers. I don't know any other city that has that kind of convention, and I think they're wonderful for people, and people ought to know about them. But this has turned into, this is like instant San Diego. It really is. I mean, it's just blossomed. Last year it was half this size. This year, it's twice the size it was last year, and we're sold out. How much better can it be?
Hey, it sounds good so far. Thanks a lot, Neal.
Pleasure.